Evening, evening. G'day, George. How you going, mate? Yeah, decided it was a nice warm day, so I went around to my mate's house, got invited around for dinner, so we head around there for a swim, and yeah, pool's nice and warm, 28 degrees or something, so a few beers. Thought better get back and get the stream underway. So here we are. So hello. What does Aussie man say? Here's me face, you big beautiful bastards, or something like that. Here's me face. Right, first thing first, let's have a look at the grid. A bit of a fly through. Whoop. So sensitive mouse wheel. When you click the mouse wheel, it brings up that side option there. Side menu. That's the word I was thinking. Okay, so on pole we have Lucas Keys. Second place Brandon Webley. On third place Shane Faro. So Nissan Mustang. Fourth place Matt Clark, the Beamer. Lucky, yeah, it was quite good, man. Fifth place Nick Firth. Sixth place is George. Here you are, mate, right there, well done. Seventh place was actually me, but I hit the wrong button and got ejected from the server. And then, so 8th place was Nick Bewley. 9th place, Jonathan Warren. No, it's not Jonathan Warren, that is, damn it. I'm going to have to change view quickly. Bring up the HUD. It was Daniel Kim. Alright, let's revisit. Back to Daniel. So there he is, Daniel Kim. 10th place. No, it's not Daniel Kim, sorry. It's Tony Spence. Tony Spence, that's Daniel Kim right there. So he's 9th, 10th place, Pete Dawson. 11th, Costas Macrolos. 12th is Chris McConnell. I knew the skin, just had to get the name. 12th, 13th, Jonathan Warren. 14th, Joseph Marnie. 15th, Lee Perkins. 16th is Ken Worcester. 17th, Ben Lay. And then that was where I ended up for the start, 18th. After the ejection from the server, so run it through. Laguna Seca, cool track. I've raced here back in 2001. Basically do a fly through, flat out through here, keep a fairly tight line, have the blind hill, trying to brake as late as you can, but obviously don't want to brake too late, so you got to get that mark right. The optimal turn-in point for the corner, get the apex. It's a double apex corner, this one. We want to get a good run here. If you get on the gas too early, you end up spitting wide and you drop a wheel into the sand. So this is desert, it's sand right there. Then fairly straight line, you can drift left a bit to get a better exit. Yeah, entry into this corner, braking, drop a gear, keep your momentum up. No roll on the throttle. Same again, trying to stay off the sand under the Cooper Bridge. Not quite flat. This was flat in a supercar when we were here, 4th gear. In these things, you drop a gear, dab the brakes, and then get on it hard for the run down to turn 5. G'day Isaac, hey mate. Under the Mother's Bridge, down a gear and then another gear as you hit the apex. Try to keep tight. This is actually a fairly banked corner in real life. I don't know if the game really does it justice, but when I raced there, I was actually surprised how much grip you hold going into this corner because it is quite banked. Momentum here, trying to run wide again. It doesn't show on this, obviously this version, but when you run wide here, it actually drops off quite a bit from the cars running off, so there are holes. So in the real world, you drop a wheel off, then you're going to spat around. This corner is tricky. I had a big off in my supercar where one of the first practice sessions, I didn't know the apex, turned in too early, hit the sausage, and it spat me straight off here, doing about 160, 170 kilometers per hour. And then we have this climbs 5 stories from there to there. It's an extreme climb. It's very steep, and it's still climbing. It flattens out just on the crest there. And then you come into this corner where you cannot see the exit, so you got to pick a tree and kind of aim for that, and hopefully you're in the right spot. It's so steep, it's really hard to walk up that. Incredible corner. Then through here in the supercar it was absolute flat out in fourth and fifth gear. The track actually is cambered until here, and then it flattens, so it actually throws the car wide as it flattens out because you lose that lateral grip. Nice banked corner to this one, throw it down a gear, hammer it in, and then the run to the final, which is not quite a hairpin but feels like one. It's over 90 degrees, and that is a lap of Laguna Seca in the desert in California. Right, let's watch the start. Here we go, lap 1. Guys are welcome to join Discord too if you want to come in for a bit of a chat. Yeah, a little bit going on the front, jostling, Willie slots in there nicely. Don't know if there was any touching on this corner. It looks pretty clean. Oh, Tony Spence ran a little bit wide. Oh, yep. Oh, there was a little bit there. I just want to see that. The back here, Joseph Marnie. Something happened there. Oh, it looked like Ken missed his brake mark by the look of it. See him round. Bad luck, mate. That sucks. Those are the moments that test your mettle as a driver too. Whether you stay. G'day mate, how you going?
Yeah, good. How you doing?
Not bad, bit tired. Had a couple of beers, so I wouldn't say tipsy. That's the wrong word, but definitely happy. Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
You had a good result, mate? Podium?
Yeah, I was really proud of that product, to be honest.
Because it's not an easy track to be consistent on this one.
No, I was not feeling confident at all when I saw it.
Biscuit in Texas, nice. Cheers, man.
On the calendar, to be honest.
Right, yeah. So were those guys much quicker than you up front? Were you able to stick with them?
Yeah, no, it was. I fought Shane the entire race. I think I had the pace to fight Wembley. I could have qualified second, but I just didn't put the lap together.
Right. And I almost had 4th place on the grid, and then ran wide on that final turn.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that on the replay. It was brutal.
And it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I would have hit the button and just ejected myself from the game.
Of course.
So what I've got is a button. So when you're on track like this, if you in practice, whatever, you stop, you want to get back to pits, you just hit a button and it goes through the sequence of particular keystrokes to get you back to the pits. So say you're having to move your mouse around and click things.
Yeah.
So it's just one touch. But if you're not in the right place when you hit it, of course, it ejects you from the game. Yeah, that's what it did. So it was purely just my fault. And I haven't had it happen to me before, so I didn't really know to look for it. So another lesson learned. It's been a series of lessons, man. Right. So one lap down. Lucas in front, Brandon second, Shane in third, Matt in fourth, Nick in fifth, and George right up his clacker in sixth. Might sit here for a little while and see how this develops.
How far into the race is this?
Lap 2. Or lap 3. Lap 3.
Okay. Hey guys.
G'day.
Hey George. How's it going? Yeah, good.
Very good.
I didn't realise you forgot the replays don't show pit stops.
No, which sucks. Normally, yeah, it'd be good if it did. It showed the little 1 or, who had stopped. who hadn't. It'd be handy, but it doesn't. Right, so at the moment, just watching. So this is Tony Spence. He's got George and Nick in front of him. Who's that? Lee Perkins. I know. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I got stuck behind Lee a little bit. He was quick enough in the right spots that it was hard to make him pass. It took a little bit of patience just to try and work out where to get through. And I think he made a mistake in the end. Luckily for me, not for him. You boys still enjoying your season? The racing?
Yeah, loving it.
It's great fun, eh?
Yeah, so good.
Excellent.
I was pretty stoked with this race. I did not expect to qualify where I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
such a good pace, dude.
Yeah, a little bit of a bummer with a few little incidents.
After the ignition switch is always killer.
Yeah.
And all those little, yeah, when you have a good race like that, it just sort of like backs up the time that you put into it. You get something back, you know. It sort of, it's I'm stuck for words tonight. It reinforces that the time you put in, you know, comes back as results.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
There must be a better way to say that. But brains in standby, I think. Man, I had a hay fever jab last week, but I think it's done the opposite. My voice has just gone all shit. At least my nose is not sneezing or doing any other stuff.
Yeah, they can do that, eh?
Oh, it's a steroid jab. So I guess it'll affect in some way. Right, where's the action? Not there. Lee and Costas. Oh yeah. So Lee got past Costas. I think Costas made a mistake, but he was quick. He had a damaged car at this point, and I think he fixed it. That's a good pass down the inside. Oh yeah, you're right on the back of Shane.
Yeah, we were like that for the first, 35 minutes.
That's cool.
It was such a good race. The pass was made on the last lap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So good for you. He would have been steaming, maybe initially. How's that BMW like to drive though? It looks pretty good, eh?
I don't have enough experience to actually explain it.
Ah, okay.
I know Hendo has said it's a bit characterless, but I simply don't know.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I've really driven a lot. So I'm thinking I might go to McLaren next season.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's the hard choice, eh? When you switch from one season to the next, it's like, what car am I gonna drive? And you try different cars, and you tend to like one, but it might not necessarily be the right one, or the best one. I always get stuck doing that, but I think I'm going to stick with McLaren for next season. It's
They're looking quick in it, dude.
Yeah, I'm going alright. This is probably one of the better seasons I've had. I was quick in the Honda, but it just wasn't quite dialed in. It kept killing me. And the McLaren seems to be a bit better longevity-wise, so I can finish races a lot easier. I can attack with it when I need to, which is pretty cool. There's a bit of a three-way going on here. Is that George, Firthy and Spence? Two McLarens and a Ferrari.
Yeah.
If I say on Firthy, I can see both battles. I can see you guys in front, because you're still all over the back of Shane, and keep an eye on these guys as well.
it was a real conscious effort not to fight Shane too much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because the moment we did, Firth was right back on my ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Firthy is a good operator too, man. He's great at putting pressure on.
Emmy's gonna come tomorrow and try and shave Freddie because
He does it without risking them.
head mats rip out of him.
Yep.
Very
He's
conscious
got broad
drive.
patches.
Yeah, he's very clean, eh?
I found every lap I was faster than Shane through these two left-handers.
Okay.
I would just gain so much time.
Yep. Could be a
He would
confidence.
just have enough pulling the Mustang up the hill.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I think mid corner that Mustang struggles a bit,
It
That was
does.
gone.
but that could be a bit of confidence. What's that, John? I don't know.
The corkscrew is so fucking cool.
When we first arrived at the track, we convinced our the officials to let us drive our minivan on track to have a look at the track. And we got him to stop the van at the corkscrew, and he put the handbrake on. The van wouldn't stop. The handbrake wouldn't hold it because we wanted to get out and
my
actually
God,
walk it.
yeah.
And it was steep, man. Like, it's hard to walk up. It's really steep.
Yeah, it's a big drop, eh?
The dog,
Yep.
the kids
Yep.
got too big.
But funny, it wasn't my favourite corner on the track. Like, I thought, okay, it's cool. I liked the one after it, but also the run up the hill was really exciting because it was such a finicky corner. If you get it wrong, and I did once, I hit that damn sausage and it scared the crap out of me. I was in the gravel before I knew it, heading for the fence. But luckily,
Shit.
yeah, the gravel was quite deep. It pulled it up pretty quick. So this corner here, though, they drop in, that one.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, practicing this track, I found that so hard to get used to.
Yeah.
Not much camber.
And then this corner here, flat out, your neck muscles are just like screaming by the end of the race.
Yeah. I actually love the second last one on the right hand.
That one,
It
yeah.
feels so good when you get it right.
Yep, yep. Yeah, that one, like the left-hander before you, as you start heading up the hill, is cambered a lot more than what it is in the game.
Oh, sure.
So you drop in and you get a shitload of grip. Like, really, it just kind of punches you out the other side. It's pretty cool. Now there was, I missed opening lap. I got to go back. So we're on lap 9. So I'll just jump back quickly because I know.
Is it the big incident?
Yes, I forgot to show that.
I'm John.
Sorry, John,
Oh,
if you're watching.
I can't see this on the stream.
So we saw that one.
Like just
Yeah,
completely by fortune.
because
Front and center live on the stream as it happens.
yep, because I right behind him here and got a run on the inside. I thought, okay, cool, I'll tuck in here. I got a run, and he misses his brake mark totally here, or gets, I don't know what happened, but
So he touches the sand.
Oh,
He
yep.
was telling us about it.
yep,
He broke too late anyway, but then he also clipped the sand, and at that point he was a passenger.
yeah, yep. Unlucky, man. Anyway, I'll skip back forward. I forgot all about that one. So we're back here, I think.
It's a big hit.
It was, yeah. And I hate it when that happens. You just feel so bad because you've just... he took out Costas, I think, and then Costas ended up spinning. I hit Costas, so I had nowhere to go as well. So we both ended up with a bit of damage, but didn't really affect the speed on my car, luckily. It's just cosmetic.
Yeah.
It's starting to spread out a little bit now.
I think it'll close back up again.
It's such a hard track to be consistent on. That's the problem, eh? It's
Yeah.
easy to make mistakes.
Very punishing when you do make mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even if you just run wide, get sandy tires.
Yeah. And there's just no runoff on any of the corners.
Yeah, well, because it's all desert, that's all sand. It doesn't recover. Like, there's no grass there to hold the soil together. So if you run wide,
Yeah.
it's just holes. It's just you just move the soil out of the way.
Oh,
Cool.
It's bolts though. It's a bolt one. You have to bolt
Yeah,
them.
yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah. I'm just 3D printing a cup holder for my simmery at the moment. Some bolts onto the extrusion, so that should be good. So Lucas is pretty much cleared out. Brandon is like 10 seconds behind him. Shane Farrow 5.5 behind Brandon, and then another second back to Matt. Second, I don't know, 7/10 maybe. That Beamer looks really good under brakes because I thought the Mustang was good under
It
brakes,
is.
but
it's really, really strong under brakes, especially like anytime I lift into a corner following someone, I can outbrake them so much.
oh. Yeah, see, you made up like half a second then in that first sector and then just lost it in one corner.
Yeah.
Frustrating.
Yeah. The fact they have a sausage curve on every race is just,
On the-
Yeah.
A lot of them, yeah.
insane.
That's the most punishing one.
Oh yeah. It's just because it's blind.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just try to keep a reasonable margin away from it.
I was faster than him through this left-hander every lap. You would like brake in the middle of the corner, and I was just way to lift.
Yeah, so you're straight on him.
Yeah.
And then get him on the straight, and then he unleashes those 600 horsepower.
Just even when I was tucked right up under him.
Yep. It tends to be a Mustang trait. A behavioural quality. Being really fucking fast in a straight line. But where's the battles? So stretching out a little bit.
Yeah, Spence was putting a lot of pressure on me for like ages.
Yeah. I've done my pit stop now, so I did my pit stop really early too, to try and just beat the rush and get in some clear air. So I think I was stuck behind Lee and he was driving really good, so I thought I'll pit and just yeah, that worked.
It's not really a very easy track to overtake. I didn't think.
Nah.
Nah,
So,
like a lot of tracks, the way to do it is to, if you can, apply pressure until the other person makes a mistake, and then you get it. Just got to be ready, and hopefully they make a mistake. Because if they don't, then you got nothing. But yeah, it's tight. This is the straight, and the straight is the curve.
I will say it's one of the worst pit exits just of all time.
I think the way it blends the traffic, it's probably good
Yes.
in that respect.
Get it even slightly wrong, you end up on the racing line. It is.
Yep. Let's watch the wheel work. Drop it in. Oof. Oh, plenty of correction there. Oversteer.
I had so many sketch moments where I could have died, to be honest. So,
Yeah, that's a
few coin tosses that went my way.
man. Today I was on looking for a way to. I've got an old Formula wheel, a Fanatec Formula wheel, and it's got the USB cord, but it won't work on this wheelbase because the wheelbase doesn't detect. There's a wheel on it when you click it in, so that's obviously a different version. So I've just bought
Cool.
an emulator that plugs in. You push it in basically, and that tricks your wheelbase into thinking there's a wheel on there, and it gives you force feedback. And then you put the wheel on and then plug it into USB and use it as normal. So we'll see how good it is. It's bought off it's a Chinese-made one. So we'll see how it goes. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Can you trust that?
Yeah, I might try it on my CSL Elite and not the DD first. Just so it doesn't blow the base up or anything. Because that would suck.
Yeah, that's very good.
It's cool seeing how other people do things.
Yeah.
Like different lines, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just watching the pedals and stuff, the inputs.
We can do this. Whoops. Watch his feet work.
Is it actually modeled?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
So you just foot.
Oh, wow.
I think so. We'll see. So if you're coming into the braking zone, yeah, there you go. Brakes.
Huh. I did not know that at all.
Not a lot of
Yeah,
movement
that's
there,
cool.
but yeah. Not attached to anything. Pretty cool, eh?
Oh, even his face.
Oh! Wow.
Yeah.
I know what the delay is. There might be a little bit of a delay.
It definitely is.
Yep. Yeah, but that chain coming up the hill getting loose. Oh! Wow.
Oh, man.
So what I will do for you guys in here.
Yeah, that was one of the coin tosses I was talking about.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'll just so you guys can watch it as I'm watching it. I'll just share it in Discord as well.
Oh, that's it.
But stay in Twitch though.
Oh.
We'll keep the numbers up. Just mute it or whatever.
Yeah, across to the second one.
Still branching out a bit. That's where the action is. I think we're all looking a bit sort of. This is where you get to the point where you're basically racing against someone, but on a clock basis. You know, looking at the lap time basis. So everyone's still racing, but you're just trying to get close that gap, just incrementally. But you're still having a good battle in that respect. Might not be wheel to wheel, but you're still battling. So, yeah, Jonathan had a penalty then. Ken had a penalty. Bewley, that's right. What happened to Bewley?
You finished ninth, I think?
Yeah, but how come he was so far back?
Yeah.
Oh, he had an early incident, but I don't know what it was.
I think it was on the
Lap 16.
the formation lap.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think something happened on the formation lap because he was supposed to be right behind me.
Let's have a look. Yeah, because he's up with us then. I'll just...
It was just before the corkscrew.
So here he comes. So he's... Yeah, getting up the hill. Oh.
Oh.
Maybe he did the same thing I did. Pushed him to pits. Yeah, that was odd because there was no... Normally to escape the pits you've got to be stopped. You can't do that.
But then he ends up being right behind you.
Yeah.
What
What
the...
the hell?
It's almost like he like disconnected for a second or something, I don't know.
Yeah, because he's not even in the
Yeah, he's still in 7th.
Okay, that was weird. Let's go back. Because here it is. He drops out coming up the hill. So bang, there he is. So click on his name again, but he's still there. Ah, must be connection, yeah. Oh no, maybe his wheel disconnected. Because it looked like he had no steering.
Yeah.
Okay, bad luck. That sucks. I think we're lap 15, around there somewhere. So Luke is still out front. He's going through, heading towards sector 2. Webley just around the first corner. Shane Farrow coming, where is he? Yep, first corner as well with Matt right behind him. And then Firthy, George, Tony, Daniel, succession. Bit of a gap back to Pete. Then Costas, Lee Perkins, Jonathan Warren, Ken Worcester still got his penalty. Actually, were we further on than this? Yeah, okay, we were. And then Nate Bewley. Okay, I think, yeah, we were battling at one point. I can't remember this actually. Is that bad? Hello, dementia. Yeah, that Porsche looks a bit busted up. Would have been from that first lap into the formation lap into the fence, probably. Which sucks because there's no fault of your own. He was quick though. I thought he pulled away from me.
Yeah, he was very good.
He can drive. He got a podium. He got second at Nordschleife for his debut.
Yeah, remember that. He's quick. He's a good driver.
Oh, I had a really fun battle with him and Hendo at Zandvoort.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, Hendo's good to race with too. He's real respectful.
Yeah, 100%. I actually really enjoy racing with Shane, to be honest.
Yeah, he's good too, isn't he? He's good. A lot of the guys we have, all the top guys now, are quite like that. You know, real. You can trust them.
Mm-hmm.
You know they're not going to pull anything stupid. Or if they do, it's unintentional for sure. But they're just good, respectful racers. You race hard, you race clean, and you can't really.
Such a big difference.
Yeah.
My internal monologue at this point in the race was basically I could pit and try to undercut him because I felt like I had more pace.
Yep.
But I also just wanted to do it on track. I was like, it's way more fun to actually make the pass.
Yeah, for sure. Look, Tony looks pretty close there too.
Yeah, Tony gets me at some point. Probably quite soon.
Yeah.
There's a big pack of cars at the
I was just like absolutely sweating my ass off by this point.
I think we all were. Fuck, it was hot. It was so damn hot. I had, like tonight's good, but had all the windows open and it was just steaming. I've got to, do something about that. Convince the wife to put a heat pump down in this back end of the house.
Apologies, I will be back shortly.
No. Yeah, no good. All good. Don't know where to look. You guys are both having good battles here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Clarkey right on the back of Shane. This could be on. Nah, Shane blocks. And then that Mustang just gets on the straight. Bye-bye.
Just pulls away. Nothing you can do about it.
Nope.
But yeah, we were a really close pack of cars there, which was cool.
It's a good little train, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is like not quite halfway, but getting onto it, and you're still pretty close together.
Yeah, it was cool, yeah. I think because like none of us were perfectly consistent, we were all sort of dipping a wheel in the sand every once in a while, so
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, what happened there? Like, come out of it and just, it's like hit the ignition key. So, oh no, okay, ran wide or something. Lost all momentum. that's when Firthy is all over the back here. Now, Lee Perkins, does he use a controller? I got a little wheel.
I'm not sure.
I just noticed that when I follow him and he turns corners, his wheels are full lock, and it's like it's understeering.
Maybe if you go in his cockpit view, you're going to see.
Yeah, I don't know.
his wheel movements.
I mean, not that matters. He's super smooth, but it kind of looks funny when I'm following him.
It doesn't look like a controller, really.
Might just be the way the car setup is having to use a lot of lock.
Yeah.
Might be real understeer. Yeah, because that's full
Yeah.
lock.
That's
Understeering. Yeah. 'Cause if you watch it, those wheels are fully turned.
Yeah.
See? Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
But yeah, following him a few times, I thought, wow, okay, that's a bit extreme.
Yeah.
But there we go. Problem solved. Mystery solved. Scooby-Doo. We'll start to compress at the back here. Oh yeah, it looks like Lee's front tyres are pretty much toast at that point. Marshmallows. Roasted marshmallows.
Yeah.
It's Nate looking to get through. So you'll probably do it on this straight. It's a little bit wide. If not there, definitely on this corner because, yep, there we go. Ferraris doesn't turn.
I guess if Lee Perkins can fix that understeer issue, he could be quite fast then.
Yeah, I might see if Firthy has any setups he can part with. If we'd be happy to, I'm sure he would. Help him out, see if he can, if it makes a difference. It might be too direct for him, but no, it's worth a try. Because he'll just be chewing his front tyres out massively.
Yeah, just scrubbing it.
Yeah. That was very nice.
Little hurry up there, eh?
Yeah, I don't think I was expecting him to slow down that much, so. I was tempted to run there and backed out of it, then got the run anyway, so.
McLaren looks fantastic.
It's cool. Gunther did well with that skin. And old man Matchy that gave him the setup has done really well with it too. I just didn't quite get it all together on the night again.
I was just using a go setup.
Those are good. Whatever works for you. Yeah, the go setups are awesome. I find they're a little bit pointy, some of them. Some of them are right on the money for me.
Yeah.
It just depends on the track. Here we go, caught up to... That's Nate, yeah. And Jonathan Warren just ahead of him. Oh. I thought I was going to rear end him then.
Looks like Tony Spence just overtook me before.
Where'd that happen? Cheeky bugger.
I don't think it was that psycho move. I think I just made a mistake.
Here we go. Let's have a look. Oh yeah,
yeah.
that corner, eh? I was doing that quite a bit, just missing the brake mark and getting too deep.
Yeah, he just went like inside a little bit on my mirrors, and I just started looking at my mirrors in the braking zone, and then I missed it.
Hmm.
I'll ask you guys a question. Did you find that track cuts weren't really a problem because all the places where you would actually get like go track them, so you would lose time?
Yes, I didn't have a problem with them. I didn't get any cuts at all.
Yeah.
That was fine. I got a few warnings, like just that little notification that pops up, no time gained. But as far as
No
actual
actual
tracks,
warnings.
cuts, nah. Whoa, Jonathan. Well, that cost him. We both got through then. No, you got me back. My turn to stuff that corner. Yeah. Oh yeah, the bonnet's flapping. I definitely had damage from the first lap.
Yeah.
Daniel Kim chasing you down now. He's a good driver too.
Yeah, he's very quick.
Ben Lane in the pits, doing his pit stop. So Ken's still out, Jonathan's still out.
Well,
Both ran wide.
I think
Yeah. Didn't want to let him eat sand alone. Oh, and I think I got the sausage then, but just not quite enough to make a difference. Last time we did this, he let me go that time, was the opening lap. We ended up in disaster, yeah. You're nothing if not adaptable. Guy can learn, that's good. We caught you in mid-slide then, Matt. And that train is still starting to branch out a little bit, but still pretty much in touch with each other. Why does it say 0.07? Okay. Got George making a run for Tony. Did you get him back?
Nah, I didn't. I think it was definitely a little bit quicker than me. I think he just maybe didn't get it too good in qualifying.
Oh yeah. Actually, Chris McConnell was really fast at the back too. He was coming through. I just noticed he would have just passed Jonathan, no, Lee Perkins, yeah, and then obviously Lucas Keys coming through the lap, but he had some good pace on him. He was catching at one point, and then he made a big mistake, and that sort of he'd catch up a little bit, make a mistake, then he'd catch up again, make a mistake. And I think the end just had to manage the gap to the line. Alright, how you guys doing up here? Yeah, that Beamer looks like it's getting a little bit squirrely on the back end.
Yeah, there were quite a few moments where it would get loose.
Yeah. So were your tyres getting warm on the back compared to the front? Don't know.
I know my right sides were very hot, both of them, but I don't think there was a disparity between the tyres too much,
Okay.
like front to back.
Yep. There you go, in for your pit.
Yeah, I was starting to drop away, so I decided to try to undercut.
Well, good move, because that's actually past halfway, so...
Yeah. I think it was like 36 minutes in or so.
Yeah, yeah. Good time to give your tyres a bit of reprieve, you know, let them cool down a little bit and get back in the zone.
Also, best time to pull off my best pit stop so far. It's by far the cleanest one I've done.
Well done.
It's like 3 seconds.
Yeah, the pit stops are quite difficult.
They are. And you can gain or lose a lot of time.
Yeah.
So mine ended up being 8 seconds. I missed the pit bay again, so I actually had to move the car and then jack it up.
I think mine was like 11 seconds.
Yeah. So it's a good thing to practice, actually. You just do it, practice, do a lap, pit, until you get it right.
And I don't think I calculated my fuel too correctly either, just sitting out.
Okay. Were you running light or too heavy?
I had the correct amount, but I put too much into my stop. I think I should have just carried more from the start.
Hmm.
So I think that gave me a longer bit.
Right. We got Lucas come around to put a lap on Ken Worcester. Yeah, Ken had an unlucky race too.
Yeah, Chris McConnell is in the arse.
That lap one, he missed the brake mark and got it in the back of Joseph Marnie.
Yeah.
It's been unfortunate. There's Joseph, speaking of which, in for his pit stop, and Lee just done his. Jonathan heading up the back, still got a penalty to serve, and Chris McConnell. Where's all the action? Who's closest? These guys. Still George.
I know the battle between Shane and I picks back up with 4 laps to go.
Okay. So once he pits, it must have brought it back into contention, eh?
Correct, yeah.
The thing with these sprint races, you can be out of sync for so long. Especially guys like Firth will just run it and pit right at the end. We'll just run. Whereas I like to sort of break it up. I'll use the pit if I'm stuck behind someone and it's hard to pass. Just pit, get your pit over and done with, and hopefully you come out and clear air.
100%.
Yep. So you kind of just got to play it as you go. Yeah, getting a little bit light on numbers towards the end of the season. It's
Yeah, I think in the first race we had like 34 people.
yeah. And that's normal. I think the best retention we've had in a season, where we had a prize pool of actual money, and what we decided to do was we split the money depending on how many points you won. So everybody who scored points and completed 80% of the season won prize money. And that made people stick around. And it wasn't much, it was like $60, $50, whatever. But it was enough to make people want to continue. That seemed to work best. So, I don't know. But I mean, it's really cool. I like being able to give away a big prize like the pedals we've got. Or like last season we gave away the GT Neo wheel. Those are really cool things to give away. So we'll have to see what we're going to do for next season and discuss it. And I'm going to put a survey up too, so if you've got any ideas, you can put them forward. And we're not the kind of community that says we're going to do it our way and that's it. You know, it's we take criticism and we take opinions on board. Feedback, ideas. If anyone's got a good idea, we're all ears. You're nothing without a community, so.
Very true.
These guys are having a bit of fun. Joseph and Lee. This is for position as well. Yep, got him. Yeah. Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, because if you do run deep in that corner, you do get a very good exit.
This is going to get exciting. Costas coming up there as well. So Costas is a lap ahead though. So he's just looking to get past, carry on. I'm going to test my bits on stream and see if they're working. They should be. Let's play a sound. It works. Oh yeah, Matt coming through to put a lap on.
I thought Jost did that intentionally, but apparently he actually just accidentally went deep.
Oh. Yeah, most guys would probably say, yeah, I meant that. But no, good of him to be honest, and yeah. That's a good quality to have, honesty. No, I just stuffed it up. Oh yeah, Firthy getting his defense on.
These guys were, I think Firth was one spot ahead of owning the championship.
Oh, okay.
And the points were really close.
So they're fighting for a bit more than the race.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be the gutted in about that drive-through.
Yeah.
Or stopping at 30, I think it was actually.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Speaking of the pit lane.
Yeah, that's the worst. I got that one at Red Bull. That hurts. Red Bull or Zandvoort? Might have been Zandvoort actually.
Zandvoort. Oh yeah, you know what it did. Zandvoort, that's right.
Yeah.
I haven't practiced the Zandvoort pit entry at all, and in my qualifying session I just decided to just not do a couple laps and just practice the pit entry.
You made a lot of choice, my friend.
Yeah.
And made sure to practice at this race.
Yeah, because I think who did the driver briefing at Zandvoort? Was it you, Crossy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said, I hope you guys have practiced your pit entry for this one, and I went, oh shit, no I haven't.
Yeah, and then I stuffed it up. Funny enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a funny one because it's a real tight right-left, and if you get in there too quick, you hit the wall. You can't pull it in. So Watkins Glen next. That's the pit entry is really tough because it's straight after that fast right-hander. So the car wants to.
Oh yeah, you gotta stick right.
Yeah, if you got someone right behind you, you kind of have to tell them pitting in before that corner, so they know. Otherwise, they'll run up your ass. So had incidents there before, so I'm not looking forward. That's not one of my favourite tracks at all. That place.
I've only just done like 5 laps of it today.
Oh yeah.
My first time learning it, yeah.
Do you hate it yet?
Um,
I don't mind it. I don't mind it actually. I've just never seemed to have good races there. I don't hate any of the tracks. I say I do, but I don't really.
you like it.
Yeah, some of them you do good at, some of them you don't kind of gel with, but
I don't like Indianapolis.
yeah, it's a tough track. I sort of learned to like it. Yeah, that'll probably be the next season. I think we haven't done a lot of those American tracks, those new ones. I think Kota, Indianapolis tend to be in the same season.
Kota is a fun track. I like Kota a lot.
Yeah. I'd say we'll probably hit Spa next season again. What else? Some of the British tracks.
I love Donington.
Donington, Alton. Yep. People don't like Snetterton. That's the one track that people don't seem to like.
Yeah.
Man, I've got a speech to text function on the Twitch. So when you click it, you can put your message in. I had to shorten it because I was getting people started praising the Bible and all sorts of books and putting massive, like, full paragraphs in there.
That was pretty funny.
The worst was old Cooley. Man, he'd start putting song lyrics. Yeah. Okay. Maybe for entertaining viewing. That would crack me up though. I'd be racing, like trying to qualify, and then I've got Rocky as a soundtrack, or and someone hits that and it's loud. It's like, man, I can't hear my car, so I kind of just got to wait for it to come. And I think there's one qualifying they played it like 4 times in a row, and this is my whole qualifying. So it's quite funny. I was cracking up.
Yeah, I don't think I could stream and do this because I wouldn't know how to talk to people.
Yeah, I stream my races, but I definitely don't look at chat or talk to anyone.
Yeah.
You're a crazy person, Crossy. I respect it.
It's definitely bites me from time to time. I'm looking at the text, and then look down. There's a corner I should have been braking for, or a car I should have been avoiding. Right, so Lucas still out in front. Got his lights on now. Webley in second. That's a massive gap. So he's in turn 4, and Webley's just getting on the main straight. Oh, wow.
So fast.
Shane Faro third, Nick in 4th, Tony Spence in 5th, George got out in 6th. We're going to have to get a decent skin for you next season, George. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Snedderton is fun. I like Snedderton. Yeah, we'll get maybe Gunter to do a nice skin for you.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yep. Daniel Kim in 7th, Pete Dawson 8th, Matty Clark in 9th, Nate Bewley in 10th, me in 11th. So he did this skin, my Sim Blacks, and he's done quite a few good skins out there. Chris McConnell 12th, Costas Makalos 13th, Joe Marnie in 14th, Lee Perkins 15th, about to be lapped again, Ben Lay 16, Kim Worcester 17, and Jonathan Warren 18th. But the action is where? Yeah, I love those British tracks. They've just got so much more character, like the old ones, not Silverstone, but so much Donington, Alton Park, and Snedderton. I think they're just great. I love them. Rugged, bumpy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alton Park's fantastic.
Yeah, I agree.
It'd be so cool revisiting those tracks that I was just learning them last season.
Oh, cool. Yep. Yep, I'd say they'll be coming up again. I'm not sure. Yeah, so we'll look at releasing. It'll be tracks that we haven't run this season anyway, predominantly. Can we try to rotate them so they all get used at some point? Everyone's a bit sort of spaced out at the moment. But I think the pit stops will come into play in the next few laps, and people will sort of end up where they should be again.
Yeah.
And there's still Tony tracking down.
Looks like Tony might pit this line.
Does he get past Firthy? You say he's going to pit?
It looks like it when you had the time up, it looked like a longer lap.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, because the pit is before the start-finish line, so it'll be at the end of that lap, yeah. Very, very smooth with his throttle application.
He's a hell of a driver.
Yeah, he is good.
Shane's just pitted too. So I made a mistake on one of the laps in between my pit stop and now I ran wide and lost about 2 seconds. And Shane comes out just in front of me, and I genuinely thought that I'd thrown away the podium with that hot mistake.
Yeah, because there you are there. He's
Yeah.
pit lane, just exiting. Where is he? There.
John lets me go through.
Yep.
And I think I was like maybe 1.8.
Yeah, there's the gap there. Metro Nui motor racing. Where'd that name come from?
It's a biomedical thing. So the whole car is a Lego biomedical thing delivery, and biomedical took a lot of the naming structure from the Maori dialect, or Polynesian dialect. We got in trouble for it at the time, so things sound vaguely Polynesian in nature.
Yeah, because Nui generally means large or big, as you probably know.
Actually, I actually don't know what the words mean. My partner is part now, but we can really discuss it. I did learn that WH is fur.
Yeah.
And one of the characters started with WH, but was never pronounced like that in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Avis Rentals had the best advertised campaign ever. It said, because you know you got place names that, like WHAK or WHAKA is fucker.
Yeah.
So they have had like a sign saying, it said Whakamaru, Whakapapa, and there was one other, there's three of them, and it says, now with new Avis's low prices you can visit any fucker.
That's good.
It got banned, people complained about it, but it was funny as.
Just when I was driving
Whakatane.
as hard as I could.
Yep. Is that Costas behind you? But he's lapped down. But he's he's keen to make up.
He was faster than me. I think he was
He must
very
have.
kind, saw what was happening, and just said, "I'm not gonna intervene at all."
His car looks like it's been fixed. It's very clean, as opposed to
He
what
might
was.
have changed tires as well
Yeah.
because of it.
Well, you did out qualifying, didn't you?
Yeah, I qualified for.
Yeah. Yeah. So you were probably quicker. Might have been like he might have been sitting behind you to get the tow.
I think he had fresh tires. He was a lot faster. He closed up very quickly.
Oh, okay. Oh, of course, yeah. Makes sense if he fixing damage.
Yeah.
I turn off my ignition probably sometime soon as well.
We got to watch that. Well, your pit stop was about 3 laps ago, so we saw that.
Yeah. And then I get right up. I catch up to Kevin.
Yeah.
Unless I'm already way past him. Oh, unless Kevin's already way past me, then that's already happened. Yeah, it's already happened.
Oh, okay. Well, there's Kim exiting pit lane.
Yeah, it'll be the last corner of this lap probably.
Oh, that's
And
close.
I was just so confused.
Oh, JTs, I can't quite see what those are. Water fresh. Nice. So here's somewhere.
Yeah.
I remember hearing you saying it.
Yeah, I didn't know what happened. I was so confused.
There. Oh,
And then I just, yeah.
And just let's see.
Yeah, yeah.
bugger. So Pete was up to third too. So yeah, Pete hadn't pitted. Shane had pitted. I'm take it, and you sort of
Yes.
catching up to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should close up in like a lap or two.
Yeah, yeah. It's the old emojis. Laguna didn't bug out. Nah, Laguna was fine actually. It worked really well. I bugged out. But that was definitely my fault, not the game. Yep, the server was all good. Everything ran fine. Guess we got lucky. Oh, Costas using a bit of grass there. You guys been doing the dirt rally events? Do you have dirt rally?
I do. I haven't got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, good fun. If anyone watching's got dirt rally too, and you want to join in, search the clubs for Rainlight Racing, all one word,
Yeah.
just like that, and without the capitals at the end. And welcome to join. Good fun. And if you're not in Discord, got the QR code across there. You can scan for our Discord. Oh, just realised I didn't have the review ticket up, so you can see that's the race review and not the actual race. There we go. Yeah, this looks like it's heating up. You're getting close there. You tried doing a race here last week. The server froze at the race lineup. Okay. So, who was that race with, JC? Like, what community? Is that like LFM or just a public server? Jake Wells with his own server. Ah, okay, okay. Don't know, Jake. What country's he in? Where is he based? Man, it looks like you're just slowly chipping away, like incrementally
Yeah.
catching. Ah, US, okay.
It was, yeah, like, I think both our fastest lap times were like less than a tenth. So, at a very small pace.
Yeah, it makes it fun when you're racing hard like that the whole race. That's what we sort of strive for. That's yeah. I mean, wheel to wheel's good, but this can be as fun. You're trying to do like lap after lap just to make that little bit extra and catch. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 in the morning, the US. So you'd be that'd be West Coast, I imagine, or maybe slightly inland a bit, central. I think Los Angeles is generally about, we're in daylight savings are about 5 hours behind us, I think, or ahead, but yesterday, sorry. Because 4:30 in the East Coast. Ah, okay. So there's not much of a time difference then. Oh, nice. Oh, good to have you on board watching. We're basically getting to the tail end of our season now. So this is the second last race. We've got one more to go at Watkins Glen, so we're coming to your end of the world. So the grid size is almost half of what we started with, but happens over long seasons, and because we're on daylight savings and Queensland is not, they're already 2 hours behind us normally, so it makes them 3 hours behind. It makes it way too late for us. Like next week, Watkins Glen is going to be a 2-hour race, so we're not going to be finished until probably midnight. So that's going to be tough.
That's so cooked.
Yep.
I'm lucky I've got a late start that day.
Yeah, so I think that's partially had a bit of an effect on the numbers as well. Just people being affected too much by the late nights. So we've made a decision. So in daylight savings, we're going to keep the races to 60 minutes, and possibly do like a 2-race format, like 230s, from time to time, just to mix it up.
Yeah, okay.
So, but we've got to talk about through yet admin and make a decision. Then we'll announce it all. But yeah, like I said, I'll put a survey out, and you guys can add your ideas and comments, what you do like, don't like, if anything, what you'd like changed. I know some people didn't like being put up from, say, the amateur class to pro class, but we don't run a separate championship as such. The reason for it is to split the qualifying, so we've got even number of cars in each half of the qualifying, because we split qualifying 15 minutes each. But some people wear it as a badge, and they like the fact that they're competing against someone in, say, Pro AM class or AM class. And fair enough. I get it.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fun for like me, like because I'm always thinking like, oh, okay, Kim, for example, like he's really fast and he's a pro am, so for me, I would try and beat him.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're right, JT. It's a normal progression through the seasons. We there already? Wow.
I think this is where it happens.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I get the run on him.
My replay. What's going on? Hang on, I'll see if I've got it. It might be in the what do you call it? The highlights reel. That would suck.
So funny. That's so funny.
Highlights. Here we go. Championship with a tick. Qualifying. Yeah. Okay. So hopefully it's in this. Okay. Overtake lap 41, because we had how many laps do we have?
Where they are now is starting the last lap.
What are they? Ben Lay and Lee Perkins. Matt Clark. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I think I missed it. Nah, missed it. Bugger, man. Sorry. Anyway, our final positions, I think. So, Lucas obviously in first. Lucas Keys cleaned up in the GTR. Second was Brandon Webley in the Mustang. Third, so you got third. Yeah, Matt Clark in the Beamer. Yeah. And Shane ahead of him there. They end up switching positions that last lap. Fifth place, Tony Spence. Sixth was Daniel Kim. Seventh, Pete Dawson. Eighth, George Goddard. Ninth, Nate Bewley. 10th was me. 11th, Chris McConnell. So that's how close he came towards the end there. So he made a few mistakes. 12th place, Nick Firth. What happened to... the stop go. 30 seconds. Unlucky. 13th. So that would have affected his championship spot, maybe. We'll have to check on that.
Maybe, yeah.
Costas 13th. Joseph Marnie 14th. Good comeback, pretty much. So he got taken out in the first lap. Lee Perkins 15th. Ben Lay 16th. Ken Worcester 17th. Sorry. Jonathan Warren 18. Right. I'll just see if I can get the points up and we'll have a look. I'm sure that Gunther's done them.
Yeah.
We're up there.
Yeah, because they're in Discord. So let's have a look. Season 7 news. Right there. Sandvort. Here we go. So this was qualifying. So Lucas took qualifying out with a 121.5. Then Brandon Webley, Shane Farrow, Matt Clark, Nick Firth, George Goddard. I was 7th, but then disconnected. Nathan Bewley 8th, Tony 9th, Daniel Kim 10th. And you see the rest of those. I won't read them all out. Sorry, guys. Points after that. So Lucas still well on top. He's like 500 points clear almost. Brandon Webley in second. Shane Farrow's not far behind in third, so there's only about 50 points there. Keys is quick, man. He is phenomenally fast. Tony Spence in fourth. Nick Firth in fifth. That's a handful to say. Mouthful. Okay, so the points there, he's really close, as you say, to Tony Spence. There's like 40, 35 points in it, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Then you in sixth, Matt Clark. Pete Dawson in seventh, and there's 60-point gap there. I stayed in eighth, but I've dropped away in the points a little bit. George Goddard in ninth. Costas in 10th. Lee Perkins 11. Hendo in 12th. Joseph in 13th. Gunther in 14th. Daniel Kim 15. Nate Bewley 16. Werner Gollenbeck. Haven't seen him for a few races actually. 17th. Jonathan Warren 18. Ben Lay 19. Kim Worcester 20. Craig McConnell 21st, and so on and so on and so on. So that's all shaping up since the last to the last event. JT, I haven't hit a lap time like that since 1.8. Yeah. No, Keys is yeah. You think you're going quick, and then he comes out. We got another guy called Maverick as well. Same thing. You put your best laps in, and then they just go nope. Guess again. If you want to check out our lap times, if you ever want to compare them, we've got a website up, so I'll just show you that quickly, and you're welcome to jump on there anytime. So, if you basically type in tinyurl.com/CrossyNZ, like my Twitch name, CrossyNZ, hit that. It takes you to our website. It's not designed for this size page, but that looks a bit funny. On the side here, navigation, go to the server status and more, click it, then go to the Rainlight Racing Hot Laps. You can click on there, and then you click the Assetto Corsa logo, and that takes you through to this site here where you can view all the lap times for all the tracks and classes. So, for instance, Laguna Seca, his fastest time was actually a 21.3 in the practice sessions leading up to, so he was 2/10 quicker than what he did in qualifying.
I somehow on the while practicing did 3 21.9s in a row,
Yep.
and then never got anywhere near that pace again.
Yeah.
No idea where it came from.
Yeah, it's crazy, eh? But this our qualifying the track was only fast as well. It wasn't optimum. Yeah. So for him to do a 21.5 on a fast track with
Crazy.
it's insane. Yeah, just look at some of these lap times. Like say Maverick at Monza is a 46.2. Brandon Webley's got the best time at Mount Panorama, 59.4. Nordschleifer is Lucas Keys in 8 minute 06.4. But yeah, they're all there.
He did an 8-minute 5 flat in qualifying for that race.
Far out.
Yeah.
That's insane. But yeah, you think you're going quick, and then you just, oh no, I'm not fast.
Yeah.
But that's all part of the fun. What keeps us coming back and keep striving for more, pushing. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the stream. It's 20 to 11 over here, so you're not far off on some tracks. Oh, nice, mate. Good. We'll get on our servers, Rainlight Racing. You'll see them in the lobby. You're welcome to get in there and cut laps and see where you compare. It's not just for our races. It's just so we can see where we sort of stack up. And it's good for, it almost adds a competition in itself, having lap times on a server where people start to compete to who has the fastest time. So that was one of the first things we actually put up when we started this community. I'm going to throw a raid on Twitch because I've got a handful of you watching, and it all helps. Let's see. Raid channel. See if I've got someone good. 6 viewers, ACC, giving the Honda a go. That'll be fun. Looks like Red Bull Ring. Okay, Dad Frags. I'll chuck a raid in there when you're ready. He's doing alright too, he's winning. That's a good thing. Oh, it's practice session. He's got the fastest time anyway. But cool. Alright, cheers for watching, and we'll see you on Monday, if I don't see you before that.
Yeah, sounds good too.
Also guys, cheers for hanging out too.
Yeah, sweet as.
No worries. Have a good night, guys. I'm gonna duck out as well.
Yep, awesome. Alright,
Cheers.
see yous.